You are listening to Let's Go, the weekly anime podcast about weekly anime from Dynamite in the Brain and Secret of the Sailor Madness. So come along and hang with the Let's Go gang. It's Dwayne.
Hello.
It's Niall.
Ari.
And it's me, Brian. And on this episode, we are talking anime that aired August the 16th to August 22nd, 2025. And I realized we should have double checked which episodes we were going to talk about before we started, but I guess we'll deal with that as we go along. Yaiba.
Hey, at least we're not doing 2 weeks. That's the important
true.
fucking thing.
3 weeks.
Yes.
Was it 3? Fuck, that was difficult.
Some of them. It was 2. It was 2 for us. It was 3 for Niall. Yaiba, episode 19, Twilight Orb Escape Training, in which our lads escape the Twilight Orb after Yaiba chooses to train, and Jubei decides to just give up and have a party, but that plays into Yaiba's plan.
Here, come on, drink up. It's not like any consequences to our actions inside here, like in that dumb outside world. Yeah. And then I finally get the samurai werewolf back in action.
I did like that the Kappa's reaction was like, holy shit, a werewolf? It's just like, yeah, I guess this would seem a little odd, but the werewolf is willing to fight, but it's also trying to kill Yaiba. But you know, that's good enough for training.
Yeah.
And it's got a cool I guess like whipping the sword around spinning attack, which Yaiba translates to his own spin attack, essentially.
Yeah. So it's again born from this getting stuck on the wall and just like come to yank it out, and then you suddenly fall off arse over tit.
Yeah.
But at high speeds to cut people up.
Yeah. This is after they try and fight the guardian of the exit of the thing, which is a very large Kappa, a pretty big boy. So they're just like, we're going to need to train to actually beat this guy. And I was like, no, sorry, go on.
Yeah, go on, you're sorry.
I was going to say, is it like time different in here, like the time dilation and Dragon Ball thing? It's like, no, but it cuts to outside and they're doing shit while they're up to all this.
They're traveling to Hokkaido while this is happening.
Yeah. They're getting shit done. That's great to see.
It comes back in at the end, like, you know, oh, we've been in the middle of an adventure while you guys been chilling out in that little ball of yours. But like, it's just good and snappy, you know. It wasn't like a prolonged thing. Like, you know, go inside here, fight for a bit, learn how to fight better for a bit, then we're out. That's one episode.
Yeah. And you get some the visual kind of stuff. The problem that Yaiba suffers this week is it's not the best black and white pictured fight against a giant, because there's a better black and white pictured fight against multiple giants in one of the later episodes. So it's kind of like, damn. Yeah. Someone eating your dinner, Yaiba. Yeah.
Is this the one that had the epilepsy warning?
Is this the one? Okay.
Maybe it's been there, but then it's in the front of this one in particular. It's like, oh, is that because of the black and white thing? And it's like, you know, it's flashing between two very similar things. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
I would say probably put a warning over the fucking opening credits of the thing, because that thing's going nuts. Towards the end, like only Mario too. He's like, I gotta get me a special move as well.
He appears to have a laser is the thing. He's really into lasers lately. I don't know. It's like a wind laser, I guess, but yeah.
Just kind of wind blade, but how about like if I can launch a whole tornado of those? That'd be pretty cool. You know, just cutting things up. Don't need no laser cannon. You got me.
So they emerge to immediately face off against Benkei, who's been resurrected as a bull in a baseball outfit. And
I assume a local Hokkaido, like Hokkaido Bulls or something like that, is it?
I didn't look into it, but yes, he's immediately defeated with the new technique.
Yeah, doesn't last long. We already fought a giant Kappa. Your second banana in this case, yeah.
Yeah, and the new orb that Benkei had is the ice orb. And Sayaka mentions, well, that's pretty unlucky that out of these 7 orbs, the one we're looking for is the last one.
I assume you actually don't have the dragon orb until you gather all of them. Basically, they're all of them combined. Like I think one of us said, it was like it's probably a Yamato no Orochi thing. Like each head is a different one, and all together makes the one dragon kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Yaiba also realizes, I'm seeing somebody specific's memories each time I touch one of these orbs. And we get a glimpse of said someone, and he wonders who that is. I'm sure we'll learn eventually down the line.
I think like at this point they're making use of that kind of black and white bit. Just like we can just like pretty much reproduce a page from the comic and animate it. It's been like it's kind of turning back and going like, no, dreams we're going for because they're hard, I'll keep going. One more dreams are hard to go. It was like, that's the most Gosho Aoyama ass drawn has ever been seen in the things from afar. It's like, yep, this is like fair out of the comic using the black and white medium. Pretty good.
Then, if you haven't got your fill of Gosho Aoyama, well, you've got Detective Conan, episode 1171, The Reason He Became a Butler, Part 1.
The Power Hour.
In which Heiji and Kazuha have got on a train, and wouldn't you know, there's only Iori and Momji in the carriage with them, and Heiji's like, this is very odd. When I went to order the ticket, it was absolutely packed, and there was only 2 seats left.
But there's like fuck all people on the train now. I guess a booking cancelled or some shit, and it's like, no. She had the butler book every single fucking seat on like 3 carriages on the train or something like that. And then it's like, okay, free up 2 of them. All right, they'll take those 2 seats. And that's sat beside my seat. Brilliant. Now he has to sit beside me.
What game do they start playing on the train?
It's not Old Maid. It's it's a card fucking game. It's
it's a basic
fish or something. I can't fucking think of it. Yeah, it's one of those kind of ones.
It's a trump deck one, because normally her thing is the Japanese deck of cards thing is her.
Because your man sat in the seat, the butler sat in the seat in front of him. Was like, I got some Hanafuda, or it's no. He's got the old fashioned like Japanese
Hanafuda. Yes,
I think it was Hanafuda he was suggesting to him. But and they're just like, how are we supposed to play? We're like not facing each other, kind of thing. Yeah. It doesn't work.
Then Iori is blackmailed into recovering the USB off a corpse.
If you see a mysterious phone ringing in the bathroom, don't pick it up. That's only going to go bad.
Hey,
I
free
feel.
phone.
Answers it as like, hey, look at like, I need you to do this thing for you. And he's like, I'm not doing any mysterious phone voices thing. He's like, all right, look into the carriage. It's like, see me sitting beside your girl that you're protecting, and I got a bloody knife. Yeah, now you're gonna do what I say, aren't you? And he's like, yeah, okay, I guess. So, we need, and he keeps referring to him as like by name and also former public security officer or something.
Yes.
Yeah, he keeps calling him his old occupation. So it's like, oh, this guy knows me. So and he does sound familiar, and I need to solve this mystery before the train arrives in 2 hours, and I have to be looking like I'm looking for this guy's. I assume it's not actually on a USB. It's like hidden in code somewhere on his person, like, which is why they're looking for a USB, because we need the information. It's like, it's probably like coiled up in a pen or something like that.
Yes, because there is a pen which the corpse appears to have marked with his own blood. It's like, was he trying to write a dying message with his own blood by sticking his pen in his wound?
The message was, the message is in the pen or something. Yeah. The information that these guys are after. And it does seem to be like more than one person, because they say we killed that guy earlier or something like that. So like the guy on the phone keeps letting the stuff slip, essentially.
Which then leads him to try to remember where he's met him in the past. And he recalls when he first met Momji on a case he was working as part of the Public Security Bureau. Where
it opens, they're taking out some kind of gang that are attacking a mansion or whatever.
I think they'd they'd lured them to the villa of the former prime minister, I think.
Yeah. And he's fought off like a whole group by himself, and he's calling the other lads on the phone. It's like, yeah, you guys took care of your guys. It's like, nah, I'm not gonna come help you guys, because I'm badly bleeding because they cut up my fucking arm, gave me a big old nasty scare. I'm going to sleep in the storage area in the kitchen. Yes. I'm just gonna sleep off this beating that I've taken. I was like, dude, you might have concussion. That's a bad idea. Don't fucking do that.
Well, that's not the current advice for concussion. So, but
what, to sleep in the basement of a fucking kitchen?
No, avoiding sleep, I don't think is. I think that's no longer the.
That's true. Yeah. poor example. But I'm still saying, like, you could bleed out in the.
Oh yes, the huge gaping wound in your forearm is probably because it's like the full length of his forearm
on his like his upper arm, but that's it. It's just like you're not going to put like a plaster on it or anything or a towel or something. No, okay, fair enough.
Anyway, hiding in the basement is I guess 14 because this is 3 years ago, and I think they're all 17.
A younger girl, not a young girl.
Yes. Yes, it's Mom G. I can't remember what her dad's job is. It's something in politics, which was.
I think he is the prime minister. This is This is either her dad's or
former
her
prime minister. Yeah.
Yeah. And these guys are after him because she rolled up in the car because she wanted to check out the mansion, and it's his car. So
no, her grandfather. Her grandfather is the former prime minister. Yeah.
Yeah, so these guys rolled up seeing the former prime minister's car is rolled up to his estate. He's here. Let's get his ass. No, he's not here, but his granddaughter's here. Let's get her and murder her as revenge, political revenge, I guess. Not clear what their motivations are besides like trying to kick some ass. Yeah.
Yeah. So Yori's like, okay, right. I'll contact my colleagues. And they'll say there's a young girl about to come through that door. She's not part of the criminals. So you have to protect her. Meanwhile, I'm going to carry on having this nap in the basement.
I set my alarm on my watch for half an hour. Take a half an hour nap. It's just like I'll just sleep off this bleeding.
And he wakes up like 90 minutes later, and he's like, "Why did my alarm go off?" And then, because this is still running in a shonen comic, he realizes that she's still in the basement with him by noticing her boobs pressing against his arm.
Not cool, dude, man. She's even younger in this flashback. That's not.
Well, he doesn't react to it in any sort of lascivious way, but yes, it's just it's the comic misbehaving, not the characters. Yes, so she stayed because they quickly came into the kitchen. She switched the alarm off so they wouldn't find them, and she has used all her little cute bandages, cute sticking plasters to cover up his wound.
I think it's where the phrase kind of like that gets repeated is like, if you don't have like a big thing for something small, you can use a lot of small things to help something big, kind of thing. Yeah. I'm messing up the fucking phrase.
Yeah, so I think she's saying the opposite. It's like the big can do the work of the little, but she says it also goes vice versa. I think that's the.
Yeah, exactly. That's
the way she uses it. And is it then they get discovered by the criminals?
The guys are like, I can hear a conversation happening just under the crawl space of this kitchen. Let's fucking get them. They're like, oh no, we shouldn't have been having a conversation. So we're having a
So that's
cliffhanger, I guess.
Our cliffhanger is of a flashback which happened 3 years ago, so we know these two people are going to be perfectly okay.
Yeah, the cliffhanger currently is one or more of those guys is currently trying to, has murdered a man on the train and possibly are threatening to murder her again, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. I'm trying to remember if Conan is in. Oh yes, Conan and Heiji have a conversation going, okay, I think we've got this Iori guy figured out now.
Yeah, because basically your man in the present day is like, hey, what are you doing in this train carriage? Also, that's not your suitcase. Why are you rummaging through it? And he's like, very quickly, slyly kind of goes like, a friend of mine rang me and said he left his shit here when he got off on the last station. So he said, could I check it out for him? And I opened it up and was like, yeah, this is his stuff. So I'll get this suitcase to him. And as your man's walking away, he rings Conan and is like, yeah, we know what's going on now. This has given everything away. This was the final piece of the puzzle, apparently catching him with the suitcase. It's good.
Yes, it's an interesting episode because it's like it's mainly a Yori as your main character, and he is no way up to this point been a main character in this show.
He's been in it enough, I guess.
Yes, he's been in it. He's like it's the mysterious butler who clearly has skills beyond what a butler should have, and I like the way it's immediately revealed in this story what his secret is.
What's the deal with his scar? All that stuff is just like, just straight up out in the open.
Yeah, which I think generally tends to be quite good for those long-running mysteries. It's like, well, as soon as the mystery is revealed, we're not going to drag it out any longer. Here's all the facts you need to know.
You got me.
Yeah.
Yes. No Anne Shirley, because we were an episode ahead. My Dress Up Darling, episode 19, Capture Those Delicious Memories.
Yeah. All right. I'm good. I'm all caught up. It was really better watching that last batch all on the road because we're getting like, it's like the school festival bit. We're trying a new costume, different things. Go to is accepted by the rest of the class because, hey, if you're really good making costumes, like, let's help each other out. We want to help you out. It's like, hey,
he learns to lean on them and they learn to lean on him, and he's like, and they don't expect more from him than what they've already expecting of him, but it's a nice thing where he's kind of like realizes he needs to lean on people, and he can allow them to lean on him in a way where he doesn't need to put it all on himself. It's a good kind of character moment. Yeah.
But what if this romance? How is Marin going to catch his eye? Because it just seems like, it's never going to move beyond this professional partnership, is it? I don't know. How about we'll go down to the park? I got that camera I was saving up for. Can go down there and just take a little step. So I was talking about hairdresser, and they was saying those long the floppy socks are coming back into fashion, or does it
it's retro cool now.
Into them again. So I got a pair. Let's just hang out for a bit. She's also kind of fussing about she's gained I don't know, half a pound, and it's thrown off all of her measurements, and everyone
she's got a little tub. She's got a little tub coming over the tight pants or something like that. Not even much, but it's enough that her producer notices, and everyone's kind of like, "Hey, man, put on a little weight. Summer fucking season's coming in." It's like, get rid of it. And she's like, how could I put on weight? I've been so strict with her thing. And then she only realizes that by going over to Gojo's for dinner and him giving her here you go, here's the leftovers, you can have them for breakfast. And she's like, I'm gonna eat those when I go home. It's like, it's because I've been having 2 dinners.
It's frankly a miracle that she has fucking batter sausages in her bento. Be fucking
yeah. Also, I think he did the calculation when she informed him that she's been eating her breakfast for dinner and also eating breakfast. And he gets it's worked out 30,000 calories or something like that. It's like, dude, I tend to, if I have a bad day, I go over 2,000 calories. I was like, how? I guess teenage metabolism.
Is they counting for the week or what? There, I'm not.
That's the thing. I'm wondering what he's doing, but it's way too fucking much. It's basically the thing. But yeah, I guess it is a team concern, but it is also literally she's a professional model, so I guess that is very much a career concern as well. But yeah.
It's what but yeah. I thought rather than be in my head about taking photos for a modeling gig or cosplay gig, let's just try out the new camera I got when we're talking about, and then let's go down to the park. And it's here's it goes wow, it's just is initially oh, we can take a picture of it, and it's just it's such high quality and so many settings on it, but she's just come walk around talking about, oh, we should totally do this, we totally go with that, and we should buy all the gals, it'd be fun. And he's just taking these lovely little spontaneous little moments of hers. It's she's laughing, she's jumping around, acting a maggot, but
it's really nicely done because they have the park rendered in some kind of 3D program, but her kind of naturalistic movement of her just talking, and it'll stop, and some of the pictures are bad, it's her in a motion kind of blur, and the next picture is really nice because her hair is moving, but it's a first person view through the camera lens, so it freezes every time it takes a picture, and I was like, this is really nice. It's kind of puts you in the moment of it. Very well executed.
And he's he's taking the photos there. I was just I'm just it's getting a familiar feeling in me, again, going back the dolls and what caused me to admire them. I admire them because they looked beautiful. So what is this now? And what does that beauty mean? Is it just just the appearance, or it's everything that goes into the appearance underneath it? It's but she knows she's a pretty dead on gal, because she goes I'm Granddad, let's get a picture of you. I came here especially for you. Come on, that's why I got the camera for. It's just
because he's kind of why are you taking a picture of an old man like me? And it's because you're cool and I want a picture of you. And the picture is really nice that she takes him as well. It's just like, oh, the high quality camera. He looks great. Yeah.
Thanks for feeding me every night.
Yeah.
It's a most is coming down here. Like, yeah, I'm kind of his girlfriend, but we're not official yet. He doesn't know about it.
He'll come around. I assume the grandpa and a lot of the other characters are just like, yeah, they'll figure it out eventually. We'll just leave them off to it, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they've mostly figured out just like, you need to say things out loud, guys, otherwise they won't progress. This is the thing.
Yeah. I hope that weight thing is something that they can't dwell upon. It's just like, it's just this little thing.
Yeah.
Like when you're a fashion conscious, a fashion professional as well, as it's something that's going to come up, especially at the age you're kind of conscious about yourself. So hope it's like it's been great in so many other regards, just like dealing with phones. And yeah, this is it, man. It's just like the kids are all right. They're okay with this.
Yeah.
Next on the list is The Summer Hikaru Died, episode 7, Determination.
Oh yeah, it's a feel-good hit.
Yes.
Summer, all right.
I think this is the most drawn out the adaptation's been so far. I think this is like half a chapter.
Yeah. I can see how they did it, and I kind of like its drawn out slowness, because especially with the reveal and everything, but like they've been building up to, we're going to do the choir practice. Oh, we've been practicing for the choir. You man's like, hey, do you want to mitch off school? It's like, do I? Hell yeah.
When I was like catching up with I was like at the start of every episode with them like doing the practices. That's quite a good way. We're eventually going to get that little recital, aren't we? And the teacher's just like, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be all right in the night. And it is all right, and they actually are really fucking good. It's like they're wanting to put in like a rap, a break, and like choreography and pen lights.
Last second, yeah.
Nah, man.
I think those two boys were holding down the whole fucking choir. I'll be honest with you.
Well, yes, we
one
did
boy
hear,
and one corpse. But
we did hear.
He's just like such a downer, man.
Hikaru's singing was a little too enthusiastic when we heard it previously.
The teacher kept saying, like, listen, they mightn't be good, but no lip syncing. I'm fucking sticking to that point. It was like, I've improved to mediocre. And the other lad was the dude lip syncing the entire time. He was putting no effort in, and Hikaru was putting in too much effort. So them out of it improves the whole choir, apparently. Yeah.
And also they picked a song very appropriate for taking your best friend on a trip to the city before you stab him.
Oh man, let's
give him one good day out.
I was like, what the fuck is he trying to do? Because it's like, because he's constantly like, dude, are you still mad at me? And it's like, no, I'm not mad at you. And it's like, everything, your whole vibe says you're still mad at me or upset, but
it can't be hard to tell with him, because even when he is genuinely happy, he looks just like one deathly depressed, and he's
a very dour teen. Yeah, that's true.
he has a fucking like a death wish coming to the end of this, like.
Yeah, we get this is the one side story of this episode is we've seen the dad in the flashback. I think this is the first time we've seen the dad in the present day of him working his lumber job,
and him explaining to like the new guy of is just like just talking about the job, talking about you have to wear the helmet. I don't care how hot it is, safety first. And it's just like, hey, we just don't ever come out logging with you because this is pretty fun. And he's like, no, we don't have a good relationship. And it's like, yeah, what is going on there? Yeah. And is this why the mom is so nice to the daughter? Did some trauma happen that she's very protective of her now? Because she's taken the daughter to her hairdressing job. Yeah.
A hairdressing shop with a sign which has graphics which remind you of the insides of Hikaru.
It's a metaphor. Yeah.
And Yoshiki sends him rings his mum of basically saying, I assume I'm going to jail by the end of the day because I'm going to go and kill my best friend.
Well, I assume it's like he either thinks he's going to jail or this monster's going to kill me. Like, either way, my life is over from this point. Like, it doesn't know what badness is going to happen. So even stabbing him, he says like, shit. I knew you wouldn't die, but I had to give it a go though,
Yes. So Hikaru, to try and foster some trust between him and Yoshiki, tears a part of himself off his body and condenses it down into a small bone, which he then gives his best pal.
He condenses half of his self into his coccyx and reaches inside himself and tears it off and hands it to him. It's like, here you go. It's going to be way harder for me to kill people now that I've halved myself. That like because I literally I'm a monster. I don't have your human morality, but this is the trust I'm placing in you. Because and it's kind of like, and you look at him just getting more and more mixed, like that old housewife told.
Yes, that's the metaphorical image of the mixing. Yes, is quite good. But yes, what they're going to do now is try and figure out what Hikaru is.
Let's do some research instead of like just dwelling on this horrible situation in which we found ourselves.
It's this, well, Ishiki is never like very fit in anywhere with this town, or like whatever happened like in the recent past, like in his family situation is definitely like aggravated that or caused it. It's the only fucking thing I can relate to, or who would like listen to me and hear out my worries, is the otherworldly monster. So he's aware of the danger of it and aware of like the strange morality of it. Is this is the only kind of person in my life that knows even a little bit of what's going on with me. That's a very strange place to find yourself in.
Yeah, if anything, he might be closer to this Hikaru than he was to the actual alive Hikaru. It's a very odd situation he's in.
I guess he could have talked to the mum whose husband came back from the dead, but I think he's choosing not to because in his heart of hearts he wants this Hikaru to stick around.
It's like she's offering him just like, I will help you from this horrible situation you found yourself in. He's like, do I want this horrible situation I found myself in? Maybe, I don't know.
Sometimes I could make it better.
Work. This is probably like the worst looking because it relies a bit on some CG that stands out compared to how it looks generally, but direction wise it's still fantastic.
The direction wise and like acting and like the music and everything, that contrast between him slowly pulling out the knife and the choir singing the song, and they play the lyrics again at the end, just so it's like, pay attention to the lyrics, they're very plot relevant.
It's just really like, it's playing over like the relative calm, this like heavenly sounding choir, and it's just like, this is gonna go wrong in about 10 seconds. It does.
It does have the nice directorial thing as well, and it's a simple one because we've seen it work in Punaru as well, of having the different anime style within your anime. I love it when they do that because they go and watch an anime movie. They go and watch I can't fucking remember, but they have the
Master.
That's it. Yes, I couldn't think of the off-brand Hunter x Hunter. Oh dear.
But there's the CG moment with the guys on the bikes as they're going past on the train, and the choir becomes CG models,
so they can do a lot of the zooming shots and everything.
I think they could have just
with the bikes
chosen
because they keep most of the bike stuff to the background, which is the smart way to do their CG, because it's not very convincing, but it's good enough.
It's a little glaring. It does stand out compared to the other episodes. Then, did two of us watch Witch Watch, or can we strike this from the record forevermore?
I did watch it, but if you want to stop, I'm going to keep watching it. But if you want to stop talking about it, I'm fine.
We'll stop talking about it. I'm not getting to it. So
you might like, maybe some stage you can probably catch it a bit. It'll probably bleed over some, maybe, because like it's a couple of weeks are just like shot through with sports coverage and different kind of the latest. It's missing like every second week for the back end of it.
Like I'm still enjoying the comic, and I'm looking forward to Jekyll and Hyde showing up and all kinds of the other weirdos that it's got in store. But it's grand. The comic's still good. The show's still good, but we don't need to prioritize it.
Punaru is a Kawaii Slime, episode 19, A Midsummer's Rude Resort. I did manage to watch this one this week.
I didn't get the Shakespeare reference they were going for in the title, but Okay.
I don't know. There's like romantic admissions, or these admissions of truth and feeling.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a sicko, and that's okay.
He's a pervy demon, is what Kotaro. That's the conclusion he comes to at the end of the episode. Is I'm a pervy. I'm a pervy demon
character.
Who likes looking at sexy girls, and that's okay because I'm 13 years old, and that is how I should be behaving.
Besides the 13-year-old bit, that has to be the conclusion of some Shakespearean characters as well. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I'm sure there's. How old are Romeo and Juliet?
Pretty fucking young.
14,
pretty fucking
15,
young.
something like that.
Yeah, quite young. It's feasible, but yeah, there's definitely some horn dogs in classical literature. But yeah, also in this, so this counts as classical literature.
Yeah, because I feel like the majority of the episode, Kotaro is like, "Why am I being haunted by imagining a sexy Geely coming onto me when I'm not interested in her in that way?"
There's probably lots to go. She planted like a hidden like a device in your ears,
yes,
like subliminally imprinting upon you, so like you're going to think of sexy images of her in your mind. But that's all it is. That's all it is. It doesn't go
for
any more beyond that. This is the only gel power
that she's demonstrated, where separating a piece of herself off so it can whisper, "Hey, gel is cool. Fucking, she's hot though." Into his ear. I mean, like, again, her internet search, her ability to say sexy things is impossible because of her adult blocker on her internet search history. But you can still, like, she's like, okay, I'm imprinting on him, but it'll only work if he's into me at all. Like, if he likes me at all. If he doesn't like me, it will have zero. It'll hypnotize him if he does like me even a little bit. So it's that's the gamble she's put.
But he opens thinking, you think that Alice has invited him here for romantic reasons, but no, it's once again for cheap labour, as nobody's coming to this resort she's designed for this mascot character that only she knows about.
Your marketing department is this child, right? You need to do better than this.
Well, the market is also a different other child.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, a robot as well. Yeah. So
yes, how do you make like I need more ideas for how you can sell Rooney Rune to me, the only fan of it.
Yeah.
Yes, because the only visitors she's got are Pooniroo, Nampa, and Runru.
And Nampa's only shown up because Rune wanted to come.
Yes. So they try and get. So Kataru's idea is, I'll get Mami to come and she'll invite people. That would be great. I like the way they think Mami can't come because it's summer and the children's.
The play school is
the play school is closed for summer, so there's that she's ill in bed, having withdrawal symptoms from there being no children. But then she hears that it's Pooniroo, Nampa, and Runru are all people she views as babies.
She can hear him over the phone. She's like, "I'm fucking running now. I'll be there in a little bit."
Kittens are dying. I have to be there.
And she can only be like, I don't know, at most 2 years older than Nampa and Kotaro.
They're all in middle school, so but views herself as the Mami, literally name and character.
It seems like a big enough family from the bits we get of them in the opening intro.
Yes.
It's just like you're naturally going to be given like a baby to hold as soon as you're able to walk.
Yes, and it does seem like the two youngest in the family are terrified of their oldest sister and their mother. I assume we will meet them very shortly. Yeah, and then you've got a lot of this sort of repeat. But the conclusion is that he goes, I'm a pervy demon who likes looking at sexy girls, and that's why I have those strange reactions to Pooniroo whenever she's wearing sexy clothing. So I understand it now. This is just how I am. I accept it.
So blind.
He's picking up very early. Oh, it's hormones. Right.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
My good friend Pooniroo, like, no, she's not trying to be sexy. She's just trying to be cute. It's like, I'm getting it all messed up.
Yes.
So
and then he heads back and he sees Pooniroo has been waiting for him to come back, sitting on Mami's lap, and she's dissolved into just a pure slime form. And then Kotaro is like, hang on a second, I'm having feelings for her doing this. What are these feelings? I do not understand them.
She's not currently in girl form. She is in like goop with a face form.
But
nothing attractive.
He melts for cute things. He has this thing. So like that's just it. It's like no, I feel she's very adorable and I want to protect her. You know.
Initially, his plan for improving the theme park isn't to do that cross section of Funuru, so several of her can come and Philip was like, "That's a bad idea." But in their submitted things of just like doesn't Nampa like read like a letter sent in by fans or something like that? The random letters sent in to how you could improve this theme park or whatever.
Well, he was helping Kotar to drop a few ideas, and it's just like you know, like Kotar had like I could have some kind of event there and invite people and cater it and be fireworks. Like it sounds like a standard like a big gala thing. It's like that would be a good idea. The idea that when there's Nampa's one, I'm just going to host like the next event of the Mansoura professional Mansoura tournament here, limited edition like medal for your Beyblade or whatever the hell.
But it's specifically and it's specifically the Rune ones, which brings it into the fucking like the theme of it, and also everyone is like, "This thing's tacky as fuck, but I gotta win it," because it's exclusive, and it fucking works though. It packs the place. It's incredibly cheap, but that's what you need to market your stuff. Like it's actually a good idea.
It's not about Rune anymore. No, maybe not. But they'll stick around. They'll go to the Rune Cafe. You know.
Yeah.
Long-term plan, girl. Think about it.
Yeah, good episode. Whether or not I have time to watch it again next week, I don't know, because I only saw it because I didn't go to a wrestling show I was meant to go to.
Will they all be so heartwarming as that? Chances, maybe. Not frequently, but maybe.
Then, did two of us watch Gachi Yakuta 6, One Good Strike?
I did, but
I did not.
Nope.
No. Okay, so Gachi Yakuta, you are struck from the record.
Okay, this one does have a very cool power in it that I'm stealing for a campaign in a thing where he summons a homunculus thing that if it views hostile intent, it teleports the person attacking slightly in the direction where they're not attacking, so he can just stand still and just punch where he needs to. And I was just like, holy shit, that's fucking rad. I'm gonna be robbing that immediately.
Transport to the dimension where everything is 1 foot to the left.
Yeah, basically. And he's just like, he's coming at me, I'm just gonna punch here, and he's going to be there when I punch, and I'm just like, that's fucking good. I like that. But yeah. It's still good, but yeah, we'll drop it.
City, the animation. We've got Countdown, Champion of Justice, Stand Up, Tsurubishi, An Evening of Boredom, Late Night Snacker, Kurataki the Barber, and Hell.
That's a real one title to keep in the pocket for after the credits.
Yes.
Like I enjoyed all the episode, but the fucking Hell made me laugh the most, I will say. That was really good. What was Countdown?
Countdown was Matsuri and Echan
yes,
getting excited about spending the time together before Echan goes to England.
They eventually make the stop thinking about the same, because I was thinking the same thing, that we should spend as much time together. It's like, I was thinking the same thing. It's like, okay, we need to make a not thinking the same thing club. So they're both sat on a bench thinking about second base, baseball hits, and Egypt exclusively. And they're like, I feel like this isn't the right thing to do.
Champion of Justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Champion of Justice is Tsurubishi, the dad, going to the restaurant which had previously closed down. It's reopened now. It's still serving the weird gratin. He's about to put 100 yen coin in the sit-down arcade machine when the waitress comes in and goes, "Is there a chef in the house?" Because
same chef who broke his hand catching like a light-speed fastball from across town.
Yes.
Before it hit Wako.
And so then Tsurubishi goes off on a quest with the only other customer to make that customer's fried rice order. Yes.
That's not my name, but that is what you ordered. So I do, Niall, you're right about the catching the baseball and busting his hand. It was a baseball hit by the soccer team. They appear to be better at baseball than they are at soccer, which I guess wouldn't be difficult, but they appear to be pretty good at baseball is the problem. But yeah, the quest for the proper fried rice, which starts with a 4-hour debate with the rice seller of this specific. We need to take the train to get to him first.
Yes.
Who does not want to sell you rice?
Well, it seems like he's possibly already banned from buying rice from this person.
I understand why you banned
kind
this
of wear
guy.
him down.
Yeah.
Which may be why he has a Western restaurant.
And
then
they have to wander into the woods at this time of day, at this kind of weather. Like, can you just like a chicken wanders out of the bush and it like shits an egg where he catches it. This is like the perfect egg, and it's just like, whoa, that's amazing.
Descend this cliff in the middle of a typhoon to get the leek and to spring onions. It's like, hold on to the rope, boy. I'll be right back.
Listen, they mightn't be as good as a spring onion you get at the end of a perilous cliff, but I grow like spring onions in my fucking windowsill, man. It's not fucking hard to get them. Well, and then the rest of it.
Fried rice.
Yes, it is absolutely mundane. It is not exciting as the adventure they went on, which then leads to
it's always going to come second, even if it was good fried rice. So yeah,
which then leads to stand-up Tsurubishi, where he's back at his restaurant, but he's completely depressed and won't work. Nagumo comes in, and her excuse for being late is she's just been to Nakura's funeral.
Haven't used that one before.
Damn.
And so her and Matsuri, his daughter, have to try and cheer him on to continue work.
They eventually cheer him up to the point where they get lost in it's like, what is the purpose of cheers? And their esoteric, stupid conversation cheers him up to the point where he's like, I guess things will be okay. He makes them an Oma rice. His son comes back bad from the soccer wars, and he makes him a rice. It's like, oh yeah, that was a good day. I'll read a bit of Mr. fucking Depressed before I go to bed. It's like, didn't get any customers today, huh? I've just fed the employee and the children.
But I can make a good Omu rice still. Scarf that down, no problemo. It's all right. The barber likes him. That's the guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we check in on our 3 college students, where they think Nakura's angry at them, which just makes them angrier. And then she becomes the late night stacker of the title after the evening of boredom.
I know it's sick, but I can't help myself.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not mad. You're just saying that because you're mad. You're trying to deflect. It's like, I'm not fucking mad. Oh yeah, you want to fight about it? And the wacko kind of going, it's like, oh, we're mad. I'll get mad too. That sounds fun. Just dumbasses. It's good.
Yeah, I got out to my whole attack process. I still just wind up going to the late Chinese takeaway anyway, and it's like getting a bunch of stuff, come back, and finally I could get bed down for the night. Phew!
The steps that she goes through to eat, she's sneaking up at night to eat dried instant noodles and the seasoning in the instant noodle pack, and just like, and then I do you know what to the you know which, and it's just like it's the dirtiest thing she can think of. And
it's a little bit like a sketch from like what's the one with like, you know, the lazy manga artist who just sits around in her flat just like drinking and eating, and she has all of her hacks for how to like make fucking konbini food taste even better.
Yeah, it very much so, like the most pedestrian thing.
But that's it.
Yeah, but yeah, and like you say, she still goes out for the fucking gyoza afterwards anyway. Silly.
And then Kuretake the barber is Kuretake explaining how he's the most evil person in town.
I cut people up, and they pay, and other people pay for the pleasure of it. That's right.
When it frames that, it's like, I cut people up, puts down the fucking shining clean scissors, and a dude with fucking gloved hands pushes the money across the counter, and it's like, oh, and it's like, it's the butler. The butler was getting his hair cut, and he's always wearing gloves. nothing wrong with it. But he's just like, see, I keep the free short haircuts on the fucking menu because everyone in this town, they're super nice. And he's saying this as he's in his fancy back room drinking, I think, tomato juice out of his trophy, like a most evil man might do.
But these ones he's got polarized in. They only ever come for the free short haircuts. And he's going to like run through the whole thing up like these bastards. You know, it's like go through them all for real. And then it's like I love them all individually. They bring light into my life, and most importantly, money for most of them.
Yeah, I mean, like the girl is ranked number 3 on his list of like these guys are cool as shit because they don't pay me for the free short haircut, but she's like, well, I'll be your granddaughter, and she's like, well, that fucking just warms my evil heart. So
that's where sometimes it's not all about money. Sometimes it's like worth a lot more than whatever that.
And we learned a lot of things about the characters, all the characters with that short haircut in the town. Like
they're cheapskates who just like like abuse the bartering that exists in the city, and they just like abuse the thoroughly. Like
I think they're the ones being abused.
Crap.
But their crap is worth a lot of money. That's the important.
Yes.
Put it on eBay. Is that crap you people give for a haircut? It actually
most of it's shit, but when it fucking
antique.
hits. Yeah, that thing's very rare. The your man in the restaurant is like keeps bringing them in like ancient fucking artifacts from his restaurant that he just had lying around.
Which then takes to the antique dealer who's got the locket and is apparently the owner of the rabbit cat.
The editor for the newspaper keeps bringing in shitty old beat up manga fucking manuscripts, which are worth a lot of money. Like these,
it's just like guy who was he back in the day?
Yeah. Wild shit.
And then you don't want to end it after the credits. You got to go watch this hell segment, which is easily the funniest thing in the episode. It is a quiz, and it's grossly unfair. And the prizes are either incredibly valuable or completely worthless.
The like Mr. Quiz, like the guy who's quickest on the fucking buzzer, and it's just like he answers the question before it's quite finished, and it's like, you're fucking banned from talking now. I'm going to say the rest of the question, and he continues the question. Then the second fastest guy hits it. No, I wasn't finished the question, so that's the wrong answer. And it's such fucking nonsense. I like that. It's just like the first part of the sentence is a question, and then there's another question, and then there's the actual question at the end.
Just like the answer to a question is what you might say in response to that question, but what we want to know is
a long fucking run-on several sentences that you can't fucking predict. And also, like you said, some of the prizes are just terrible. And my favorite prize being the steel prize. Oh, you stole the prior prize. Excellent. It's just like
Nagamori won 3 pill bugs. It's like in deference to other prize. So I'm just like he's like for the stealing card, the steal that prize. So he's stolen your pill bugs. You've answered the question correctly. Another steal. You steal back your bugs.
Yeah.
Also,
good for you.
The other half of the questions are just an opinion.
Yeah, it's like one of the things once she gets right is like, who's your favorite historical figure? And she's like, Oda Nobunaga. And it's just like, correct.
And that's also what I was thinking. And it's like, it was the right answer.
Yeah. Whatever you say is going to be the right answer. Just wait till the end of the fucking question.
It is weirdly close to some of the gags in So You Want to Win a Penis Pump. Because a lot of those questions in that are just like, just say a thing or be a trap, yes, or
yeah.
The one in this week's is amazing. The entire round that doesn't happen. Well,
I haven't seen that one.
Right. Yes. So the contestants are Nagumo, Tatiwaku, the son of the chef. It is Ryota Adatara, the second son of the family upstairs, and then the Quiz King, who is a brand new character, I think. Yes, and so Ryota Adatara is the only one who wins good prizes because he is slow enough to let the full questions come out, and doesn't, and then also picks correctly. Yes, but yeah, the idea the winning 3 pill bugs, and then you've had your 3 woodlouses stolen from you. Oh, good luck! You've stolen them back is a great way to end it.
I was trying to see as well because the host of the quiz show is notably of a different sort of like timbre than your regular voice caster. I think I'm trying to check here. Is he like does he host like a real quiz show on some other actual program? They got him in for the day.
Yeah, because I think the format is a real quiz format. It seems familiar.
I mean, like it's got the panels that flip around like old fucking Jeopardy or that kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's an old like you've seen something like this if you haven't seen specifically what they're referencing. Yeah.
But yes, I like the way they just carry on getting angrier and angrier, but still carry on with the quiz. Because who knows, you might win a great prize.
The good prizes are really fucking good, so you do want to stick around. The bad prizes are junk, just utter fucking trash.
Next on the list of things we watched, or possibly didn't in this case, Sakamoto Days 17. Have a nice fight. Did not watch this.
Yeah, I did.
Did you not, Wayne?
I did.
Sakamoto Days survives then. Tell me what happens in episode 17.
Oh yeah, because but they got catch that plane because the guy get to JCC and I'm kind of figuring out as well like the academic like career path for assassins like Shin. He just like learned it on the job. He did it worked his way up. He apprentice works up to the trades. And he didn't even need to go to assassin school.
Yeah, he did it through like mail basically. It's like he was already like pro accredited from work experience kind of thing. So to break into the archives, they're going to go, well, we're going to pretend to be students. And it's like, won't it seem weird? Because I'm in my 20s and you're an old man of 30 something. But it's like, look around. Yeah, they're all like it's Assassins is a walk of fucking life. There's a load of old dudes, including the guy who shit, I've forgotten his name. Kill Baby. Who's like taking this test like 6 or something times. Keeps not fucking passing. It's fine.
Yeah, it's very much like the one who like I hang around just to pick on the new people. Knock over their food and that, and just like it's okay, Mr. Sakamoto. Like it's a guy I wasn't worth the fun saying, but I won't bring back my spaghetti and meatballs.
It's just so sad. And then across the aisle, we have a new character. He's kind of looking at us like, oh, those poor newbies getting picked on. I was like, oh, he's so sad. He's so fucked. I can't feel pity. I'm here to take the assassin thing. I gotta buck up and think.
Poor Akira is just like, I'm just a very nervous girl who's like, I just want to be a good assassin, but I'm all right. I'm a capable gal.
I was hoping to see this one work good because I loved the premise of it, where the air hostess, like basically saying, the air host, she's saying that we're so some of the hidden examiners are in the thing, and they have these bullets that if you get the bullet off them, you pass the fucking exam basically. And a guy with a medical mask over is like, hey, can we kill them? And it's like, yeah, sure, as long as you get the bullet.
If
like
you
that.
Can.
Anything goes after that. So have at it. And out of the emergency thing drops various weapons, like in Battle Royale. It's just like some people get utter junk, other people get giant fucking M16 machine gun looking things, and just people beating the shit out of each other in a fucking plane. It's a really fun visual, really fun sequence.
Yeah, it's like it's very casual death happening all around. Yeah. Like gunfire breaking out, stabbings and things. Like a dude hiding in the toilet, you get fucking riddled sitting on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there were some like I guess wannabe hard cases here, but then you have those like Mafuyu, who's in the germaphobe, so he just like kills people with his feet, including the deadly blades he keeps in his feet as well. He gets into it with Shin later on.
The visualization of the way he moves around on all feet, I was getting like, you're kind of kick fighting your Savat or your Sanji or whatever the fuck's kick style, breakdancing kind of thing, but with a katana coming out the back of your shoe. It was just like, it worked really well, and also using the confined space of ducking between the seats on an airplane. I was just like, it worked really well. Yeah,
swinging out through the doorways. Some good leverage there. It's a real like showpiece when he's getting into it with Shin.
Yes.
Sakamoto like very frustrating. It's the penny. It's just like click, 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 click. And the guys are going for me. It's just like one thing. This is a really good pen. Huh? Like, I presume it's probably like one of those ones you see on telly that can puncture to a can and write upside down.
Yeah. I assume it's like a steel refillable pen rather than like a plastic Bic one or something like that. But he's just like, yeah, I could do a lot of damage with this, and he does. He does a lot of fucking damage with a pen.
Of course, Acura has like, you know, tiny girl with the massive machine gun. It's just like, ah.
A guy's trying to go like, cool, a cool weapon. I'm gonna steal it off her, and she accidentally unloads on a bunch of people, and she's like, sorry, everyone. It's like, you don't have to apologize about that, but and even Sakamoto kind of like finds a guy who's an examiner, beats the shit out of him with a biro, and he just says, here you go, kid, here's a bullet for you. And she's like, nah, I can't accept that. It's like, I need to win it with my own gumption. He's like, yeah, but I only need like one, so. I think that's kind of where we leave it off, where she's refusing the pen or the bullet.
Yeah, but they leave it out just after Shin like knocks out Mafuyu, and it's like also like Mafuyu is like a fun teenager and fun saying, "Fuck you, I'm only 21. They've got me an old man for little bastard. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you."
Even knocked out, he's gonna be fine because he did get some bullets off of the air host. So yeah, we kind of like we're already got most of the fight through, but yeah, it's just a really fun sequence of violence, basically.
Yeah, that's a great set piece, good location. Like, it's like there's a lot of bullet holes in this plane, like losing firearms in a pressurized cabin. It's like, will it fall out of the sky? I think that's like immediately going to happen next episode.
Yeah,
like I guess through this assassin school, like maybe most of the deaths happen because you start the exam every time by crashing a plane.
Mm-hmm.
Fate is artificially rigged somehow.
We do also kind of get the other side of it, where at the after credits bit with the Slurs guys, and they're sending your man off to work as an undercover agent. It's like, I got you a book on my first spying and a couple of canned goods and just stuff to take care of you. And it's like, and Slur's like, I drew you a drawing, and it's just like, wow, he's really getting better. The boss has really improved at his depth.
And Gaku, he's playing his video games, but I think I'll miss you most of all. I said, sure, whatever.
Yeah, I know you're coming back, so it doesn't matter. And then we cut to now, and he's like, I'm bored. It's like, you missed your friend, and you're a murderous lunatic. But yeah, okay.
They're just psychopaths, but they're good lads.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really found its pace. It's found its footing here.
Yeah.
This is like so some serious fucking shit coming down here. There's so much fun happening in that whole assassin school section of the story. So it'll be good.
Yeah.
Then we've got Detectives These Days Are Crazy, Episode 8, Nagumo's Cyber Case File, The Phantom Thief's Method, and A Detective Assistant's Day Off.
Getting a lot of mileage of the four weird pervert kings.
Yes, the reveal that Nagumo is one of them is my favorite joke this episode.
Because I was waiting for the fourth guy to show up, and it's like, oh, he's been here all along. Okay. I guess he's wearing a trench coat, and they just expect that he's naked underneath there.
Just judging by appearances, it's like, no, he stands up because he's not like the other dudes where they're just like flaunting their horrible bodies.
So the problem is that a guy has been hypnotized into committing crimes by a VTuber, which then causes Nagumo has to break out his laptop, which is running Windows 98 or a close proximity thereof.
Him being told the VTuber's name and then like fucking chicken picking like the letters out kind of like, and not being able to find N, I think was it, or something. It's just like, fuck, does this not come with an N today? Or something, yeah.
Yeah, well, he's Windows 98 PC, still runs YouTube, that's fine.
That's
maybe
true.
it's just a skin, you know, like it's just like he's just used to the older things. Mashiro did it for him. It's nice for her.
And it does not appear to initially to have any effect, but it instantly hypnotizes Mashiro into turning into a vicious dog.
And she keeps biting the initial suspect, who was actually a victim in this case because he got hypnotized. biting him directly on his bald head, which will be his purpose as he hangs around with the guys for the rest of this part of the episode to get bitten in the head by her. Yeah.
Just moments of lucidity, but she's still a dog. She's trying to fight the hypnotism. She's in there somewhere.
She's trying to death roll him like a shark between this. Yeah.
So they have to ask the help of Nipple Tasting Man to capture her, which causes him to shit his pants.
No. It looked like he shit his pants. It's like, oh, no. That was just my ringtone. Also, I did shit my pants. It's just like, why is that your fucking ringtone? Why are you such a weirdo?
It's caviar and truffle today, if you were wondering.
Great. Oh, dear.
Was it fun? It was like right fun. That time it was like one's whiskey and one's like vodka. But I'm like, let's seal the little plastic baggie over so it doesn't leaks out.
He's got to keep the freshness in, Niall. Yeah.
Yes, Mackie tries to get her under control by giving her a home command, which instead causes her to go home to the house where the hackers are working from.
So, the case solved by Mashiro acting like a wild dog.
Using a destructive power, I guess, to even worry for saying, like, but Mashiro is so physically powerful. How are we ever going to be able to even like restrain her or bring her in? They all live in fear of her terrible strength.
Yeah.
The hackers try to split up, but they are stopped by the four shady men.
I like the guy with the chest hair in the shape of a cross. Like, his power is literally that he walks around with that light at night during the day, and the beam is so powerful. It blinds you immediately.
Shibari Granddad is like does best and ties people up in elaborate sexy knots.
He insists it's not a sex thing. It's just like...
Man who likes ropes is his name. And he goes, despite how I look, I'm a rare degree of masochist. He is just wearing shorts and he's tied up in ropes.
Damn.
Yeah. And instead of the hackers getting arrested, the four of them get arrested.
Actually, yeah, we get the shot twice of them getting punched in the face really hard, but I really like them their faces being lined up and all of them getting punched by the cops. That's all the cops do. Punch them
get him fucking ass in there. Getting tuned up before they head out the door before locking them. It's like, oh, get in there. And it keeps happening again over the course of every like segment of the episode. It's like, oh, the cops, thank God they're here. They're here to arrest a real criminal, and just like go straight to these guys and just start beating the shit out of them again. This is the criminal right here. Yeah, whatever you say, you old creepy bastard, get in the back.
You mean that man wearing fucking pants and a shirt is the criminal? Man, definitely not wearing those things.
Second part, Thunder Thief Beaver is going to steal Mashiro's wallet. That girl who looks like Masa Okashiki. And then she is spotted by Nagumo, but Nagumo has not spotted her. He has spotted this person who looks like Masa Okashiki with long hair, who is for some reason standing in the office. He's like, I know
and
it's
he
not
knows it's fucked up
Mashiro.
because she's in the other room, so I cannot fucking take my eyes off this fucking thing. And the little kid's trying to distract him with like, I've studied you well, old man. It's like, look, a busty girl in a bikini is fighting a busty cop in the street. Oh my god, it's getting so sexy now. It's like, it's not working on him. It's like he's distracted by this, like, what the fuck is this entity in my office all of a sudden?
Then it cuts down to the street, and then it's like, they're gripping one. Damn you, bikini lady, I'll take you in.
Yeah. Good shit.
So I'll just try again.
So she decides to try and steal from Nipple Tasting Guy. But she can't spot a wallet. Instead, she's
tight against his buttocks.
No, the wallet is against. You don't want that. It's like, I'll just steal the money. I'll leave the fucking wallet right against his arse.
So what's
it is.
that on the other cheek? That shouldn't be there.
Like a human face, like
someone
underneath his togs. Yeah. And she plays the little lost girl thing at him. He's like, "You poor little lost girl. Come, me and the other perverts will help you out," because they were there the entire. We saw the bridge, and somehow they were there the entire fucking time. It's like, we were just about to go make some mochi. You want to come, little girl? And it's like, no, they were literally going to make mochi next to the bridge. And it's like, well, I guess these guys aren't. They look evil and criminal and all that jazz, but I guess they're fine. Cops show up, arrest
Get
them.
the back of the car, you creeps. Get out of here.
And she was about to say, "No, officer, they're not." And she's like, I feel like I should help them, but I don't want to.
It's pretty good mochi, though. You know.
Yeah.
Good guy from that.
I wouldn't have the hairy guy do the pressing. I would have had the maybe not the rope guy. There's no good combination.
You can't win wherever one you
No.
go with, you know.
No.
But they're all very strong, so they're well suited for an activity like making mochi traditional way.
And then the final part is just like a run through of a typical day for Maki, where she runs into the various weirdos who live in the town.
She tries to have a normal day of increasing her bus size, getting her exercise in, trying to ignore the creeps exercising in the same park, and just
nice hot
again
bath.
Getting interrupted partway through the day to solve crime, because it's just like there's always crimes happening, and it's like it's not even a day off for me. Okay, fair enough.
But
I'm doing research on her day off, so you know
she didn't mind getting yanked out of like, oh, it's another typical day in a lonely single life of it that isn't. But she's happy to get yanked out of it if there's a case of it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't doing anything anyway. Not that I ever let him know. Especially as he's blowing up my phone with the stupid shit he got after I left him with his fucking leg. Took it out. He got me new loincloths. You know the pictures of it.
Well, she has the thing of like I don't check my phone 1 hour before bed kind of thing, and he's just sending like sexy pics essentially. Not intentionally, I think.
No, I don't think so, because it's like it's a picture of a dog, then it's a picture of a sexy daikon, and then it's like, hey, this loincloth looks good on me.
He just has no filter.
I got sent it by the fans. What you think? Yeah, just nonsense posting. Yeah.
Also, it's the recurring theme of why you might think that something untoward from the first episode of the middle-aged man and the teenage girl. No, it's very much it's the middle-aged men's bodies who are more on display in this cartoon.
They are the ones that horniness is a legal offense in this cartoon.
Yeah. Then did two of us watch Hell Teacher Nube episode 8, Great Inventions and Spirit World Communicators?
I did today.
I did.
Take it away, because I only watched like the first 5 minutes.
The nerd child who's good, inverted commas, at inventing things, that's debatable.
Yeah, that's like wacky inventor kid, you know, based stuff, helps the world. You know, he's got stupid inventions, but you finds an evil iPad in the junk bin of the shop. You know, he's taken for free, and it starts like he fixes it up, and it starts sending him blueprints and saying, "Join us, comrade, join us."
And it's initially like his thing is like, I make inventions to help people and make them smile. And it's like, hey, none of your new inventions, while good at what they do in a way, they don't seem to be helping people. Like him making like orthopedic exoskeleton for kicking a football real hard and exploding.
Animal translator.
Animal translator, possibly also murderer, because like they translate what the class rabbit is saying, but the rabbit just fucking dies later. So I'm like,
Ghost Finder, yeah. So I can even just like I show up new bit. I think he's making these inventions because whether it existed or otherwise before, he has some kind of gambling habit of saying, okay, like older classic kids at school, I bet with my new machine here and a winning participant, we put the score a goal on you and we get your lunches all week. And then similarly, okay, newbie, I bet my ghost finder can find ghosts faster than you do. And if it can, you're going to buy us all ramen for dinner. It's just like he's trying to feed this gambling habit this over and over. But
the rabbit that he could translate died. The little girl is very upset about it because the rabbit was very complimentary. It's like about her being the best at petting it. But don't worry, he's invented a robot that will extract the soul from the rabbit and display the rabbit on a screen like what's the fucking robot in RoboCop 2? I guess it is called RoboCop 2.
RoboCop 2.
No, but like the guy who was on the screen in RoboCop 2, he's like,
I don't know. I just knew he was.
You know the guy.
Yeah, he's like a serial killer or something. They put.
Yeah, that's right. His brain is in RoboCop 2. But this is like, it's the rabbit, and then the rabbit's like, I'm running out of spiritual energy, which I run on. I'm going to steal it off this fucking child. It's like Nobody's like, all right. We've had enough of this nonsense right now. This is obviously an evil ghost robot. So it needs left fucking arm of justice / evil. So
smash up this robot. I'm sorry, Nupe. I thought I could beat God in his own game, but I was wrong.
And I think Nube says something along the lines of sometimes dead is better. Yeah. That's like basically it's like no, don't fuck with the laws of man and nature.
This guy leave it be. Isn't it beautiful? The Shiro, the little bunny, the spirit is finally at rest. It's forming this lovely cloud in the sky. You can remember him by. It's like, oh, it's okay. Now at the bottom of this evil tablet, like what idea is he putting into my students' heads? It's like we are many. We have existed. We have long abandoned our corporeal bodies. A lifetime is just too short for one human to be searched to solve all the problems and to make all the discoveries. So we have banded together in the spiritual world. We're sending inventions to you and trying to find living people to make them for us.
Yeah, and add to our collective consciousness of spiritual things where we're using ghosts to come back to life in this form. And so Nube can't really exercise the iPad because they're just like, live streaming to the iPad. And as we see it's like, ooh, watch out! In the bargain bin, there might be a haunted fucking iPad with these cunts on it. Then you'd be fucked. Watch out!
It's kind of a cool idea that's like an amalgam of ghosts or spirits of the soul kind of come together in this mass that seems to exist within technology, internet, or whatever like that. And there's like. A Scanner Darkly, where they have like those, like if you saw the film version, if they had those kind of suits with it to keep like morphing, shifting faces, you got kind of that thing going on. You see a bit of Einstein in there, maybe some other famous scientists. It's like kind of morphing around, but it's all glitchy.
And voices, yeah.
It's kind of cool.
It's a combination.
It's like the demon like We Are Legion from the Bible, but now in a terrifying modern technological form. So it's gonna be like one to kind of leave off and just like it's still out there. It's like very unsettling, like tantalizing ending, or they could probably bring that back in at some stage if they wanted to.
Yeah, or just end it like a spooky ghost story. Nube has solved this problem, but you still need to be scared of it. Woo! Which it often ends things with.
I like spooky ghost story better. Yeah. It's like,
Kane, the leader of the nuke cult, is the guy in RoboCop 2.
Thank you. That was going to drive me mad.
Very subtle writing there, Frank Miller.
Hey, it's better than RoboCop 3. All right.
That was also Frank Miller.
I know.
The Alien Moo Moo, episode 20, Akihiro and the Tankless Toilet, in which we get 10 minutes of toilet talk and then 10 minutes of shaving talk.
Was this like the horniest episode this week? And I say that knowing a lot.
It's more about like intimate bodily functions and how look, can we grow up and talk about this for a minute? Like, how do you take a shit? Nope, no. This is why we need to talk about toilets and the use and development thereeof.
But it feels like someone trying to get across their fetish in a show and having successfully done it in this show specifically. Fetishes.
It didn't feel fetishy. It's just that the one shot of the neighbour shaving herself, it was the only thing which felt notably horny. But that's to deliver a joke of Moo wanting to take a photo, and also Moo Moo and Desamaru wanting to take a photo of Miwa taking a shit. They wanted to video Miwa taking a shit so they could better understand how humans took shits.
But that sequence opens with Moo Moo going like, you'd be surprised the shit that could come out of this fucking one, and slaps her on the ass. And I'm just like, what is going on in this fucking episode?
That's more like you're trying to sell it so like a used car, but saying this baby can pump out chicken, no one's business. Because
Desamaru's having a problem. His I hesitate to say owner. His human is like it got this weird fucking crystal box, and he's just watching him from another room, and he took him to the vet, going like, "Doctor, what's wrong with my cat?" And he's just like, "What the fuck is up with him?" It's like, and they're like, "Oh, he wants you to shit." I was like, We don't shit though. We're the photosynthesizing kind of alien cat. There are other alien cats that do shit, and those are the ones that eat food.
Stop talking out there and try to take a shit. Just who's in their own salmon suit. He's just like up like this.
Yes.
Just like, you know, yeah, I'm just can't stand you talking out there. It's driven my rhythm here.
Yeah.
Yes, and we get she's so self-centered she won't register that Sakuraku is talking to the cats.
But so
yes,
she says, "All right, meet me outside the school, and I'll show you a real shitter." And she kind of like wobbles outside. It's like, what the fuck is like? She took like a 20-minute shit. Like, I mean, like, okay, we'll follow her.
So you sit for 20 minutes doing something, and like, you know, just like seeing the place that she winds up. I wondered what it was going to be for a second.
Yeah,
but,
but they walk to your man's apartment because he's got the fanciest toilet in town.
Yes, product placement toilet. We know exactly which one it is and who makes it.
They say the brand. They do not disguise it or anything. Yeah.
It's made by Panasonic. Look in the camera.
Yeah, so they initially explain like a cistern toilet, which is one of the few things I do know how to fix when it is broken. I think it's one of the basic things you learn if you do handiwork at all. How to change a plug, how to fix a cistern. Like those are very basic.
You don't want to be the one who busted the toilet, you know. If I bust it, my ass is going to fix it.
And they give you an explanation of like what happens to your poop after you've taken a shit. That's all explained. I remember all that from primary school. I remember that.
I had recently watched. I was watching random bits of freaking, oh my god, I can't think of their names. Key and Peele. And I was watching your man. It's like, yo, man, what happens to our shit? What happens to my dookie? I believe is the way he puts it. And I was just like, I forgot that bit. And your man's just like, I guess it just goes into the ocean. It's like, and they think it photosynthesizes and his shit is raining down because he's high. He's the guy who's high as fuck all the time. And I was just like, he needed this show. That's what he needed, like to explain the entire process.
And we get an explanation of how the tankless toilet works. And I was like, well, this is interesting, but I'm never going to be able to afford one. So I'm not going to retain this information. The main thing is that clearly we're talking to Sakuraku is like, she's fine talking about all these things, but she changes in front of Akihiro, of course. And also the reveal, Sakuraku figures out, oh, you've got hemorrhoids. I can tell you a great medicine to take them.
For context clues of her like revealing is like, and sometimes it's hard for people to take a shit. 1 in 3 people in Japan have hemorrhoids. And she's like, yeah, I can help you out with that.
Thing to say.
And it's the thing of like, it's just like, why is she not impressed by my toilet knowledge? I'm fucking owning her here with my toilet knowledge. She's just like, wow, thanks, friend, for informing me about toilets. Oh, you got hemorrhoids. I'd love to help you out. And she's like, that fucking asshole. Like, she's trying to show me up with my hemorrhoids. It's like, no, dude, she thinks you're friends and she's trying to help you.
Yes. And the important thing, though, is she explains how they tested the toilet and everything it accounts for, which included creating fake poo. Which Decimara goes,
poo more real than poo. And Decimara has learned the lesson of, wow, shitting's really important to humans. I guess I'll do the extra fucking work for this human just to show him that I care about him. And he mixes up what I can only assume is like a human fucking turd by the fucking censor of it.
Foot long. Hot dog.
But obviously, yeah, to have your man openly weeping tears of joy, it's like, oh, thank God he took a human shit in the litter box.
Good boy.
You should be concerned. That's too big. Well, that's fine.
Well, it was holding it for days, you know. It like just came out in one long, Pringles tube size amount.
Yeah. And the second we open with Sakuraku shaving her legs and Moo commenting, well, you are from a cold part of Japan, so you must get really hairy during the winter.
This is obviously your winter coat coming in, and she's like, no, it's not my winter coat. It's just some people have to fucking shave, man. It's like, I don't know, it seems a bit barbaric. I've gotten the drunk neighbor in to explain this to me properly, and the drunk neighbor is drunk enough to, when she's drunk, she doesn't notice that the cats can talk. I guess when I'm drunk, cats can talk.
Yes, when she drinks, cats talk to me,
That's a problem. That's a huge problem. But she's brought all her random fucking tat for various, it's not only just like shaving stuff, it's other beauty products of various kinds.
We learn these things are what's called like, you know, it's like the they call it like the spiritual like home grooming process. But it's like it comes like a guarantee. Well, this to like improve your fucking chakras, or it's like
Yes.
But it's all something that can be probably accomplished with the tools you got on hand, or like, you don't need a weird like thermal eye goggle thing to get rid of your bags. You can just put like a hot towel over your face. It's just the same thing.
Yes, this is another lesson from Miwa later on. They take the stuff to Miwa, and she goes, "That one's good. The rest of them are junk."
Like she explains the laser. It's not laser hair removal. It's like light.
There's light, and then laser is a step up.
Yeah. And it's just like it does work on black hair follicles, and I was like, oh, that wouldn't work on me. I'm mostly ginger. In terms of like the body hair, but like just the. Yeah, she goes through it like, yeah, like you said, no, like this works, this doesn't. Like this is just pure fucking expensive tat that is much easily or function like this way. And I did like kind of Moo freaking out. I was like, who the fuck is this? And it's like it's her without makeup on, because we've arrived late at night when she's like going like, what the fuck are you doing at my house?
Hasn't put her face on. It's been a long day.
But yeah, it's always these episodes where it reminds us that there's a very thin line between Miwa's personality and Tenkubashi's personality when it comes to love of white goods, but hers is from like family pride.
Yeah, she's in the tech industry technically, and your man just like really fucking likes cool tech, basically. Yeah, they get on better than both of them would like, I think. Yeah.
Yes. But then they get up in arguments because both of them have strong opinions about white goods.
That's true. Yeah.
The ends with them activating the laser in Moo Moo's crashed ship, and they hope they're going to be able to run the electricity off this from now on. But it then in turn seems to cause the spaceships on the dark side of the moon to start doing something.
Oh, we did see Decimaru has crashed his spaceship very neatly into your man's apartment. Like it's a much better
pinpoint landing there.
I think that's all the not many important plot points this week. Yes, it is just mainly these two topics.
Bodily functions. What are they? And how can we use science and the electronic gadgets to battle them?
And how we can rig out humor by having two cats being far too interested in them and wanted to take videos of things they shouldn't be taking videos of.
Because it's a combination of like these are alien cats, and their bodily functions are very different than your human bodies. But also, like when a cat or a dog or a pet or whatever just wanders in, it's like, hey, you taking a shit? It's just like, no, get the fuck out. They don't care. They're animals. Yeah.
Maybe just they're trying to rebuild their shattered civilization, Wayne, all right?
It could be. That's fair.
Then we've got new panty and stocking, episode 7, part 14, Independence Dick, and part 15, longest bitch yard.
Great day out with the lads.
Yes, it starts that you start thinking it's going to be Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
And then they immediately get the car destroyed.
Which he was worried about in the first place. They've had it bad with all the women given out to them. So they're like, fuck it, we're going to take your dad's car and we're going to go have a cool time at a casino. Is Garterbelt's one lifelong dream to just win a shitload at the casino and go to a strip club, I think was it? Yeah.
Yes, there's a specific strip club he wanted to go in, Casino City.
Yeah. But their car gets bisected. Briefs' dad's car gets bisected by the Angel Boys, who have shown up for their day off. But they're happy to accommodate the lads. It's like, yeah, come on, we were going to casino town anyway, so it's cool.
We're not out today. It's a day off.
And Garterbelt is initially like, I don't know, these guys don't seem cool, but no, it turns out they're extremely cool, and we can all.
It turns out pissing on the side of the road it does wonders to build rapport with all of our buddies here, but just for today, can't the violence just stop?
I mean, I know Avdol also was a proponent of men pissing together build bonds, but I was like, I fucking hate it, man. I like you piss over there and I'll piss over here.
Actually, our non sequitur Judith reference for the week, so we can't be Let's Go Jojo. It was actually back in Puniboo, but for some reason, like the four gals, so it's like, let's hit the road. It's like, what was the poses? What's that from?
A reference the kids are not going to get. So they go to the casino, They're bad at gambling. Would you believe? I mean, the Angels are good because angelic luck, but yeah, that's just obvious.
Yeah, and then a kaiju attacks. The Angels refuse to do anything about it because it's not clocking on time yet. The kaiju is. It's
the souls of all the loser gamblers.
Yes, but physically,
it's
the American Godzilla. It's King Kong, Jaws, Predator.
The Predator's left arm, King Kong's the body. The right arm is the fuck is it? Yeah, it's several.
Jaws is right arm.
Jaws is right arm. Yeah.
ED for 209 is one leg, and then is it like a graboid from Tremors as the other leg? I think
that's what it is. It was like a tentacle thing. I was like, what the fuck is that one? Yeah, it makes sense the way it had the tongue. Yeah. It's a good design. It's very silly, and the lads are like, I guess we're going to have to do this. Is like you can't do that, but fortunately the girls have been watching. Where's those fucking boys doing all the chores for us? Oh, they're on telly. We better go down there and give out to them, not actually solve the problem with the kaiju.
Yes.
Those girls, in their own way, they care about their duty.
Yeah, debatable, but yeah.
They care about their duty when it gets in the way of stuff that they actually want to do.
Yeah.
Yes. They wanted them to come back to buy them sweets and fold their underpants and hoover up Panty's pubic hair.
Or the leavings.
But then it's clocking on time, and the boys take care of the ghost and collect all the money and run off. And then the second half is everyone gets thrown in. All the girls get thrown in bitch jail, which is full of bitches.
They've committed several bitch crimes. To be fair, so. I mean, I guess the demons committed one bitch crime, which is feeding pigeons. Apparently, is a bitch crime. So yeah, harsh laws, I guess. Yeah.
Well, they've taken to life on the inside really well. They've even scored some some preferential treatment for the room.
Yes, and so the Angels try and escape, but the wall has been filled in by the time the next morning. I like the Cool Hand Luke parody poster, which is just called Cool Cock Luke.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It's just not even trying to make it clever or anything.
No.
This sounds funny. Go for it.
Yeah. I noticed this one is story by Kimiko Ino and script by, because a lot of times she's just scripting the animators' story ideas when she's doing these episodes. So.
Okay. Yeah. This is a really good looking one, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is her story. So yeah, I think it has a little bit more to the addition. They get loads more characters into this. We get 3 more prisoners who become part of the football team, because it is actually
the
a
short angry one, the 10-foot tall one, and the big fat one who are just like. But also, as this is happening, we keep seeing like a first person view of someone going like, oh yeah, the bitch fucking meter's rising up, because they're acting like bitches to each other. I'm waiting for this thing to max out. Is the
damn their teamwork? It's going back down again.
Yes. Yeah, this is also an episode where it makes it clear that they are using all meanings of the word bitch in the way they use bitch. And it is a straight parody of The Longest Yard as well. It's not hiding things. It's a wardens versus prisoner football match.
But with freedom on the line. So this is so if you win against the wardens, you get out of fucking jail. It's like, that seems like a bad idea. But fortunately,
Panty, what if we offered you these studly prison guards, with the bulges on display? It's like, I could go for some of that right now. But the team, but the team, and then I gotta put it together. You gotta win the game and get out of here. Like, why is everyone playing like shit right now? Like, they're just always fumbling upon saying, wait, you all got bribed to take a dive as well, didn't you? No.
Everyone's been bribed to take a dive. Am I the only one
who didn't get bribed to take a dive out here?
At least I considered it for a minute, unlike you guys. So they decide to what's the fucking one for all for bitch or something? I can't remember the many bitch fucking phrases they come up with.
All for bitch. This is after the prisoners revealed itself to be a ghost.
It's a bitch ghost who hates bitches, and it's a prison for those bitches. And it just wants them to act more, increase their bitchiness, so it can increase its bitch power that it's absorbing off of them. Yeah.
Yes, bitch for all for bitch. Because the one thing they can't stand is being called a bitch by a low life scum. Who isn't a bitch.
Yeah, because when all the other prisoners are in the stands going like bitch, 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 like it's just like cheering them on. It's really funny.
Yeah, I mean, even like I don't know whether the other women in the prison are character designs they've used before. But yes, we get like a lot of variety in the characters in the crowd, which is I think you don't always see.
There was echoes, I guess. This is like they like doing like a sports movie parody of like the one episode of BNA where
yes,
also a sports match that got turned very violent.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it. You know, any opportunity to get to do that, like, very welcome. Because they seem to have a lot of fun whenever they do tap that well.
There is some really nice animation in it with initially the car chase where they get arrested, but also the actual football match where everyone's kind of moving, particularly like Stalking has a very balletic kind of thing of reducing the bitch level of the prison by not stepping on the ants on the field. All kinds of nonsense. Yeah. Helping each other out and being a part of a team, reducing the bitch level, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, and even like the opposition team where they turn into ghosts, it's like they're not all just the same design either. They've all got individual designs.
Yeah, I did like it where the women are wearing the slutty
XFL gear.
Yeah, but then all the men are also wearing that as well. Yes. They're more exposed than the women. I was like, okay, that's you can have that one because you did it fairly, I think is the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good fun this episode.
Biggest model they blew up to date? Possibly. Because it's all bit in scale because like, no, but this was an entire building size ghost. But the biggest one.
The prior one was like several kaiju amalgamated to one, which is also pretty big. But yeah.
Smashing records this week.
Did two of us watch Dr. Stone? I did not.
I did not.
I did. I because I kept it as my background image. The bit that just amused me so much was Dr. Zeno fingering a coil, and it was just like gross. Why did you have to do that, Doc?
Yeah. Well, I do know what it's building to, and then I want to see how they deal with that particular section. Yeah.
I'll delete it for now, but I don't know whether they're going to get to that this season or whether it will be its own special.
Yeah, there's it was again more than I've forgotten a lot of what led up to that. I thought, no, it happened kind of quite quickly, didn't it? It's like, no, there was a whole little section, little bit before that ever kicked off.
Yeah, a lot of it this week is just them using small diamonds to sand down bigger diamonds, and then figuring out is like, oh, the diamond needs to have a flaw in it to be the correct battery thing. But hijinks in the meantime with all of that. Yeah.
Then finally, it is down to down, episode 20. You Can Do It, Okarun. And it being fights, various haunted
the ghost of
paintings of
and the rest.
Yes, it's classicaloid.
I was really hoping because I always I'm still not up to date now, but I've reread a bunch of fucking arcs and then I was like, oh yeah, I keep forgetting about this one because it's so weird and wild. But I was really hoping this one would go the extra fucking mile with the weirdness of this fight, and it fucking does. So I was like, yes, excellent.
Well, it's also because took a bit of pressure off because if you can just use the classical music in a cool arrangement to score the whole thing with. It's became a lot more apparent to me here that the ghosts of the composers now with their big heads are just like bobblehead size guys.
The motion of it.
They even do that at one stage. It's like one.
Yeah, that's good. And I forget, it was like, is this a random thing that happened? But no, it's not, because when the ghosts are like, who the fuck is making noise in the middle of that awful racket? And it's Turbo Granny going like, it's these guys, it's them. It's like, shut the fuck up, Turbo Granny. It's like, it's these two, get them. It's like, oh yeah, she's setting up these guys up to fight the ghosts of Beethoven and pals. Yeah.
The giant people who rise off the ground to sing the opera bits.
Yeah. Just it changes up the fight in a bunch of ways. That's interesting. Like initially they're just fighting in the classroom, and then they're pastoral scene. So they're fighting in a paddy field, which hard to run in. But you still get a lot of acrobatic Silky just dodging the musical notes very handily. They explode, except for the brakes, which freeze you in place. So then you will be hit by the exploding ones. And then it's the theater, which is fucking magnificent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I've seen what like it needs to be like a favorite set piece from like reading ahead in the comic. There'd be one giant apparition of a thing, and then it will like summon or like bring in loads of like normal sized goons.
Yeah.
One huge thing is all this like being supported or surrounded by lots of like tiny goons that you gotta wade through to get to the big thing.
It's not enough to have one big thing. You have lots of little things that really gives it, because when you just show a big thing, it doesn't have a sense of scale. But if that thing summons lots of little guys, then you've got a real sense of scale, and yeah, it works every time.
Yeah, did you see? It's just like with the exploding notes going around. This feels like a fucking playing like a shoot 'em up game, like you're playing fucking Ikaruga or some crap.
I think they say, "How are we going to survive this bullet hell?" several times.
Yeah.
Which is basically what they're trying to do.
Yeah, you got to try to avoid. Particularly, we've got to avoid the rests.
The rest. Sorry, I was saying stops. Yeah.
Yeah,
because you freeze in place and all of these musical notes explode. And just doing the combination of the things where all the composers get to do their little introductions. Here's the one fact I can remember about him. It's like he was into poop. Yeah, that'll do. Where they're playing all the tracks simultaneously, and it's kind of like cacophony overlapping each other, not like but it just means it's harder to dodge. Basically, it's really nice. Yeah.
And the punchline of Turbo Granny accidentally hitting the key again, so presumably they had to fight them a second time.
Who is doing that? Keep it down.
Because meanwhile they're getting ready to have another go at exercising Evil Eye. And Seiko can't come up with an argument as to why they shouldn't, but
I did like it's mostly like the new guy who's like
Manjaro's had it. It's just like, I'm fucking doing the Desert. I don't care.
You get where he's at. Like he's outside of the thing. He's like, this just needs fucking sorting, and you guys can't do it. And I like we don't see the granny's reaction to it. We just see like the cigarette from behind go up in her mouth as she's clenching her jaw, going like, damn, I can't argue anything against what he's saying because we have no better options until Ocaron shows up challenging him to a fight.
Get the fuck out here. I'm going to kick your ass.
I'm calling your ass out. I'm calling your ass out as a friend is the other thing, is the important thing, which has the thing of, because we were worried in the last episode, like, oh, is their friendship over kind of thing. It's like, no, I'm doing it to protect the promise that you made. But like he's standing up for his friend by about to kick his ass. So let's fucking go.
Yeah, and Momo's fully on board with this. She's ready to chuck water on him. So yeah, it's go time. Time to kick his ass.
You really teased you just like the frame just before the golden impact just like jumps off. Like, man.
Yeah. Just a fist connecting with a foot and just stop it there. Yeah.
But you can't have that many sweeping action spectacles in one episode. There'd be too much.
Yeah. And the form of this next one is different than the fun of, I mean, a relative fun of the musical composer haunting. Yeah.
And we had the great Kinta is nearly upon us.
Yes, we've had the trailer for the climax, which is all built around Kinta, and I was like, yeah, that's the right way to do it. Because
are they doing a break this time, or like splitting the season up in two? Or
they'll have to split the kaiju arc up because it's not going to fit in.
But I mean, like, are they doing a break before Kinta? I was worried they were going to like leave.
No, they'll finish out.
That's fine.
Yeah. Kinta is there's a very clear stopping point in the kaiju arc, and if you look at which chapter it comes in, it's almost exactly the same number of chapters as the point at which they ended the first season. So
okay.
Yeah, you've had your Ranma half arc, so now get ready for your Urusei arc. But I don't know how they're going to fit the next lot into a single season. I don't think that's possible. I think you've got to finish off the Kaiju arc, and then the next arc after that is a very long arc due to an incredibly long flashback. I don't think that can fit into a single season at all. So I think it's going to become more awkward splitting them up from here on out. It was pretty awkward on the first season, to be honest, but this one I think
it should have just ran on, but
if you watch it after, it's fine. But like that break is a bad point. Yeah.
Whereas I think this break will be one of the best places to break it. It should be a really good cliffhanger if they end it where I think they are ending it.
Yeah. Even wanting more.
Yeah, that's it though for this week. We'll have less next week, so I've deleted a whole load of them off the spreadsheet. So
I also want to have panels complete if I keep up with everything here. So.
Yeah,
that's grand. It's grand.
I've got a couple of weekends, and then I'm off, and then there's only like a couple of weekends before the con. Righty-ho.
Don't try to think about it. Try to think about it. It'll be good.
Don't think about it. Do it. Yeah. That's it for now. Ta-ra.
Good night and good luck.